Charlie Kirk kong kan van chim to na lai. Hello atulio Charlie Kirk kong he van hot ngai mi se zaitin da nan hmu chiu athat tu he Robinson asatak hama zaitin da nan ruwa timikha ika hen kan van zo to na lai video pali panga rong ka van lang ta lai we gonna watch all suspicious footage video longan kan ka van lang tar ko lai sichun van zo to na se
lesser. These are all Christian values. So what I'm getting at, though, is if we remove Christian values, which you may or may not be suggesting, what do we replace them with?
I guess my question is more centered around using taxpayer dollars. Well, I guess I can leave with a question. How do you feel about
To the lesser, these are all Christian.
Okay, ma ka palik pa ni khan hi ka han achong tu pa kha thil pakhat khat avan pek mi ase ma ka cheu ni chun palik poli antazai te ke se ti ke se zaida chang atu lewa chun Charlie Kirk tha leo si cha khan ama tha na kong he pe par en thil ning chang lo deuh te ten avan ummi pa po kha ma ka investigate an van tu mi video te se kan men lak tar mi se sia chun next pakhat kan men zo na lai.
Hey, who knows baseball? Does anybody know what these signs are? Touch of the hat, touch of the face means you're clear to go. The rub on the arm, everybody knows what that means. That's go, steal, right? Let me know what you guys think. These were signs. Charlie's alive.
Kaban to kha sign an nei chu ral kap an si zonga lukhu hiti ti bantok the kho hiti tlai ti bantok chun hi pa ne khan akut avan to dan no ka kut kha tin avan ti kha van to la chang ka te bak an khan mai thal ka kha van chang cho mi khase enemy an se ti na chu kho chun ka aza chang ti bantok ti na sign pol se ka bantok pol kha ma athai mi ni an chim na ka.
This might be the real shooter of Charlie Kirk. A few minutes after the shooting of Charlie Kirk, a strange-looking man appeared, wearing a black suit and a glove on his right hand. But we'll get to him shortly. If you look closely, you can see what appears to be a bullet coming from Charlie's right side and hitting him in the neck. You can also spot the muzzle flash at the exact moment the shot is heard. One witness even described where the sound of the shot came from.
I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and he slumped over and he was carried off.
It's not make sense when they stop him. They wrong ada dia chim lewa ten an kham namu ru op American camera.
Get off me! Get off me!
Looking closer at the footage, a man appears wearing dark glasses, a full black suit, and a black glove on his right hand.
He pa had interview and thought he got already interview. He is not the right person. Next.
So when he's first spotted on campus, he has different clothing on, and then he changes clothing on the roof, and then changed back into that clothing at some point, so that when he was apprehended, when he was arrested, the clothing matched the clothing he had on before the shooting here at UVU. Last question here.
All right, makaka til ka ai thleng man ti khase sana ten ro ding ummi chu ma van rat leo chan te po jong khan ban tok te ka ama sido salo ti kha se makaka keren jong ni khan confuse ngai mai chu sido salo ti avan ti mi se keren chu Charlie Kirk hai hoi kom tak tak asemian se e ama abia chin mi jong kha anhu kan ban ngai te na lai
After Charlie Kirk, why was this guy right here silenced by the other guy?
Okay. I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I saw hit, I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck, down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off.
After Charlie Kirk, why was this guy right here silenced by the other guy?
Shirts, and he slumped over and he was carried off.
What's up? Get off. I need y'all to stay with me, okay? Keep seeing all this right here. This guy, the guy right here in the white. There's a lot of anomalies going on, but I'm here to like show y'all what's up. Try to explain it.
Seen an internet conspiracy. The man in the white hat was giving signals to the shooter. Yeah, the man in the white hat was me, okay? I did this with my hat. Maybe I touched my nose or something while I'm holding my phone because I'm FaceTiming my son and daughter-in-law.
Here's that same guy right here, okay? Now, as the shot rang off, there was a little flash right here. The reflection was caught in his phone as well. A lot of people really think
Kazana kan a phone ka hitin video zai bentuk tin kan to na tin kan a phone screen ka zawa kan chen black ase no video recorded a phone screen ka anak me si wrong zonga sa comment
right side. This right here was caught on camera as well. Right before that, right when it happened, the little pop, I already showed y'all the video right there. There's a flash. I don't think that flash came from 200 yards away. I just don't see it happening. So I went to Google Earth, right? This is where Charlie was right here. Now, that little flash was over in here. So a lot of people are saying that allegedly we're looking at, a shot taken somewhere in here. But the flash, it couldn't have reflected off 200 yards away, in my opinion. Like, that'd be way over here. I don't see that happening. What do y'all think? This guy right here, though. Now, in my opinion, man, I don't want to say no, it wasn't, but I think he was just adjusting his sleeve. Was the timing perfect? It was. So was the flash though that we saw. There's so many anomalies with this. Okay, I got more. Hold on. This video right here was taken from inside. You know what I mean? And look, if you look right there, I know y'all probably already seen it. The dude's running, but how did he have time to take apart his rifle and all that, get it in the backpack? I actually saw a video of a guy, he showed how long it took. It took him like a minute. He was going fast, taking it apart. It didn't even fit in the backpack either. And that's the thing. The picture we see, it's not, I don't know, man. There's some more, hold on. People were saying he's wearing a blood pack. He had like a little thing in there in the wire.
okay achungi metal kanak chan leo khan achunga khan mi pakhat patli mi kha video kan hmu ton ma zong len avan chim ko asana tana chim mi cho kha metal ka la chang ka te khan back te politin ban ti van zam man nak ding kha timing kha ban tok te ka khan asa kholo mi se ti se chu cha chan thil asa kho mi cho tunai avan lang tar mi a khan anu lei or lei kap in khan khi ka len khan ban ka mi kha si do se khaban ton khan or lei kap in khan an ka ti zon khan achim mi zon khan ro na kan zai ro ti sia chon mai thal cho hi ka la hen ka sia khan chon mai thal cho energy force api mi si ro khan hi ka len aka sia khan chon ka la hen ten khu ding se sana ten hi ka la hen athi rak cho ke ka la hen atlu am hai lai li la khan atlu chu cha chon hi ka la hen rak ka en ka la hen khan atlu mi kha si do ase ti mi kha se chu cha chon hi ka le sia khan chon hi ka lai backstage le kha sel le kap i flash avan rat nak kha kha le khan ban ka do se ti se kha flash te avan chiu mi kha mai thar phang ti avan pu le chang ka ten khan avan chiu mi kha se chu cha chon khi ka le in chungi atli mi pa kha kan zo sia khan chon minung pan hi pathum zong ni tim tu kho arak se ma tha nak ding cha hen kavan ro dom ve mi ma kam khat lai ni avan ka te ka khan ka lai kha rian rangan khan avan tli mi zong kha sa kho mi kha se.
After Charlie Kirk is shot, there are two men that look rather mysterious. They appear, they move his chair, and they take down the camera that's directly or was directly behind his head. Why did they do that? Well, fortunately, I was able to establish connection with one of those individuals, and I was also able to see the footage with my own eyes. What I saw was very interesting, but What I didn't see was even more interesting. Right there. You can see, slow down here, he pulls out the chair, he stands on it, and yes, that would be a big no-no for a crime scene.
Tunai right there avanti nak zon kha ambui cho ma liwa khan khi sil le te khan pakhat pa kha phone a chon cho ma mi kha phone chon cho ma mi kha hoda chon ti mi kha suspicious to na se chko jan camera he anu le ya an che ma anu le an che mi he hi pa ni hen alak sei ronga da alak chon thil pakhat achang mi cho kha mai thal ka atong mi pa I athut na chair kha alak khata khan camera alak than mi kha khaban tu thil so atong mi na an thut den van lak kha aning changlo mi ase sanatan zero da he pani alak ti mi kha suspicious atu anak ase hi keren he Charlie he batak ten hoi kom asami se direct and phone ai chon kho mi se look chon ai kom mi se chu cha chon hinu ni hen hi thil achang mi he Robinson kha asalai ti thengmang khan arot lo hi thil achang mi achungin asalai ti a ro mi se chu cha chon batak te in hlethlai na to ai thim chu cha chon hinu he anun nak cha zonga khan ti anung ngai ira ring ko ti zon khan vei sei kan ti lai support mi pon ni khan message zon khan an kotlen comment zon khan an teklen mi kam hu se
Scene. You don't move anything. He takes down the camera that is directly above where Charlie was sitting and would be able to provide, therefore, a lot of insight. And then you can see he kind of sits the camera onto the desk, and it looks like he removes the SIM card from it, or the SD card, if you will. I'm going, when I saw this footage, who is that? Like, actually, I should be able to figure this out, because I've got a pretty big network at Turning Point USA. And I reach out to somebody on the inside, and I'm just like, who's this person? And they tell me the person's name, and I go, oh, wait a second. And I look again, I'm like, I know this person, because it's been a few years, but I know this person. This person's been around Turning Point for quite some time, for years. Like I said, back when I was working at Turning Point. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to say, hey, what's up with this? Where is this footage? Why did you do this? What were you doing up there? Foremost, I should say, obviously, he's seeing all of these clips going viral. In the end, Charlie.
He ka zon achim nak te he thaten van ngai chu mano Charlie he zet look in that ching chau atom ti mi achungi thil sining athai na kong kha kan avan long tar mi ase
Charlie was going through a spiritual transformation. I don't think it, I know it. He was going through a lot, and there was a lot of pressure. And it's hard for me to watch the people who were pressuring him, I don't know, just say the things that they're saying. You know, there's something about it that just feels really fake. Feels really fake to me.
really fake too.
And they would have allowed him to lose and wanted him to lose everything for changing or even slightly modifying an opinion. And then to see them doing what they're doing today, it's hurtful to me. It's very hurtful to me. But I don't want today to be about anything other than you guys knowing that Charlie really was an amazing person. You know?
Kana van chimmi kha a point cho zaida city sia chan achung te la thai mi cho Charlie Kirk khaban to kan ren atun na khan a honi da pressure apek ti mi kha thai zaida ton ti mi kha cha chun hinu ni hen hi thil achang mi he cho is fake ase ka cha chun fake ase ti azum khori lo Robinson ni tha ti mi kha azum khori lo chu cha chun achunga hen thlai na khe to ai tim cho ma mi kha se chu cha chin kan ban lang tara ban ton khan ashram ma thoka kha thil achan liawa zaida anu lei dir mi por ni an kut na ten an ti thol kha ban tok thil ning changlo ten achang mi pol te kha van zau te ka hen mi pakhat lom ni tim chem mam te in aleng mi ni tin mi sama ti mi kha ruading a hi thil he achung in tin mi asa khau ti mi te kha he fu state pol van zau te ka hen van hu kho ase la he ka hen Charlie Kirk ni arakchim mi bia te he kan ban ngai that to an halai
President Trump's name was actually in the Epstein files going back to February By the way, I never went to the island. I never had the privilege of going to his island. And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
Azon ana chimmi cha Charlie Kirk ni fiangai na chimmi cha Epstein fala khan back in February ti ma kha khan Trump he ti mi kha van lak tar mi ka se Senator Trump ni chen zaitik mana ka kal bal lo ti ban tuk te po na phishin na kha van chim mi kha se ye Charlie Kirk ni hen Trump he Israel ni pom kam ka anak te pol tu mi te pol zonga khan salau kai pa Donald Trump ni naitan Iran ka anak te pol zonga khan ka lo ding te pol zong khan ati le Israel ni dang pol ka anak tha zonga khan alung atling lo ani cha le fiang phai ten khan hipol vial te zong he chanom se chen ka chim te lai ati mi kha sa chu cha chen atu tan thil achang mi he achim hlana tia no pe ang tu mi zong asamo ti mi kha achung le in thil achang khomi se chu kho chen o atu tana ka van lang tal lo mi chu Israel ni hin Israel ni chan rakwat mi o ma cha Charlie Kirk athi hlan de wakte a Israel ramin Charlie Kirk athi na thong pang chan rakwat mi o ma cha atu thla ani khan ni sha a thi thlan ni a khan cha kha raktial chong mi ase chu cha chen choban to pon ha chu thil khro harang ngai mi thil ase athi hlan pin khan athi na ngai che pin na kha char kwat mi te po jong kha ba cha vai online ya hot ngai alang ngai mi kha sako cha paper jong kha van mu kho di ase chu cha chen hi thil he van zau te ka hen se ka hen man thak tu he van zau taw si lo chen he ka hen man thak nan van mu ko la he mit ben ai ben mi pa he hi achal zon te zong khe akwar chon hi atu ian tlai mi pa cha kwar lo an har zong an hmur cha pen zong sia an khabe zong sia asai ai lo chu cha chen they got the wrong guy and they ka hen le hi thil hen ni zong ne e ka hen nam ban zau ve te ka zaitin nan hmu ning se ama he skau na ma ti nan rot ma thil khro har ngai se mi cha ama ni hin le akap tu bantuk in khan ni hin mi chana ichim phun ilang tar bantuk ka sa phone hi thil he shau thoi ngai lekin da chung thil sining ti mi he le hi pa he mit ben ai ben mi pa he a video chung zonga tam pinan hmu lai Charlie Kirk he debate atu chi mi an se le ma thil he se ka zaitin da nan ma zong ne nan hmu ve hi thil he European ni hen tha mi san ha ma silawa achung te in da thil sisin rak to mian ti mi kha nan hmu ning cheo comment ban pe be te ola he cha tu lewa thil achang mi kha zaitin da investigate an tua zai bantuk menung tha da an chol chang ning a phan lo mi ase ti bantuk te kha video an ban lang tar mi khai khan atoi na kan ka ban lang thar than be mi se thank you